During the third and final night of the playoffs on Tuesday, season 26 of The Voice honored the late One Direction member Liam Payne's 17-year-old Shye. A member of Team Bubble performed a rendition of the band's 2013 single Story of My Life that is an exceptional song, remarked coach Michael Bubble. Regarding the selection, it's unexpected, and it's worthy of her and her talents. NBC dedicated the impactful performance, which secured Shye position in the live shows, to Payne, who tragically passed away last month following a fall from a third-story hotel balcony in Vienna's IRS, Argentina. During my formative years, my family and music constituted our sole sources of support, Shye elucidated. We were not exceedingly affluent. We faced numerous challenges. My family has Panamanian and Jamaican heritage, and within these cultures, the expression of sentiments is not particularly customary. Brock. Inside Story of My Life. I believe that music, serving as a connective medium between my mother and siblings, has significantly contributed to our ability to articulate love and the emotions we experience. In what manner did season 26 of The Voice commemorate Liam Payne of One Direction subsequent to the segment? Showcasing Shye's rendition of Story of My Life during the playoffs, The Voice honored Liam Payne with a title card reading in memory of his audiences are aware the show's affiliation with One Direction is profound, largely attributable to former coach and Horan, who triumphed in seasons 23 and 24 of the musical competition series alongside contestants Jenna Miles and Huntley. I encountered Noel Horan when he was approximately your age, and he was already exhibiting remarkable energy, but remarked to Shye following the request for feedback from the coaches. Consequently, I sought to engage in an endeavor that would allow me to honor the potential and grandeur. Some people just received it and we can't explain it. It is challenging to convey the experience. The lights illuminate and emit a gentle radiance. I'm just so proud of you. Well done, Shye. The playoff stage of The Voice represents a critical juncture in the competition where aspirations are either filled or dashed in the intense scrutiny of the limelight. For Shye, an emerging talent possessing a voice that is both haunting and forceful, this represented a pivotal opportunity to leave an indelible impression when the youthful artist assumed the spotlight to deliver a rendition of One Direction's Story of My Life. A transformation occurred in a season replete with a wide array of talent and unforeseen revelations. Shye's interpretation of the poignant hit captivated the entire audience, even the esteemed panel of coaches Reba McKinney, Gwen Stefani, Stu Dog, and Michael Bublé were rendered speechless, each responding in their distinct manner to the performance that would be remembered as one of the season's finest. The decision, a calculated risk that yielded positive outcomes. Selecting a composition such as Story of My Life was a considerable challenge. The One Direction ballad, imbued with nostalgia, yearning, and expansive melodies, necessitates not only vocal prowess but also a profound emotional engagement. For Shye, this represented a daring decision. The song necessitated a process of deconstruction, re-envisioning, and metamorphosis into a rendition that was distinctly their own, an interpretation that would differentiate them from the other accomplished vocalists competing for a position in the live performances. As the initial notes of the acoustic guitar resonated throughout the studio, the atmosphere within the space transformed. Shye stood solitary in a spotlight, their voice both delicate and powerful, captivating the audience. From the very first note, Reba McKinney's emotional reaction. As a distinguished figure in the realm of country music, Reba McKinney possesses considerable expertise in the art of narrative through song. From the outset of Shye's performance, Reba was clearly affected, her eyes brimming with admiration as the chorus commenced with Shye ascending to ethereal high notes. Reba instinctively grasped her heart, a quintessential gesture indicative of her profound emotional engagement with the performance. As the final note lingered in the air, she was the first to speak. You, my esteemed interlocutor, possess the qualities of a storyteller. This encapsulates the essence of the competition. You have appropriated a song cherished by millions and transformed into a unique expression of your own artistry that is an exceptional talent. Given that they originated from a figure of such renown as Reba, those words possess considerable significance. Gwen Stefani's commendation, an emerging star among the members of the coaching panel. Gwen Stefani was the individual who possessed a profound understanding of the craft of infusing a song with profoundly personal significance. The lead vocalist of No Doubt is renowned for her profound emotional profundity and her distinctive capacity to engage with music on a visceral level. During the performance, Gwen remained captivated, nodding in agreement and silently articulating the lyrics. Upon the conclusion of the performance, she rendered a standing ovation. I have been engaged in this industry for an extended period, and I must convey to you that what you have just done is noteworthy. That was a performance of an artist. You were not merely vocalizing musical notes, you were narrating a story, and I experienced it profoundly within my psyche. That is precisely the course of action you must undertake in this competition. Continue with that approach and you will achieve significant success, it was evident that Gwen recognized something exceptionally unique and Shye, an emerging artist poised to make a significant impact in the music industry. Snoop Dogg's unanticipated commendation for certain individuals, the collaboration of Snoop Dogg as a coach on The Voice may have appeared to be an unconventional alliance. However, the hip-hop legend had already demonstrated a remarkable ability to discern talent, frequently introducing a novel and unforeseen perspective to the competition throughout the performance. Snoop exhibited a consistent nodding motion, clearly resonating with Shye's distinctive interpretation of the song. When it was his opportunity to address the audience, he remained authentic, as he consistently does. That was truly exquisite. You have appropriated a composition that possesses inherent significance and infused it with your own interpretation. That's the kind of thing that makes people remember you. Continue to pursue your authentic self, and the world shall come to recognize your name. Although it is a straightforward assertion when articulated by Snoop Dogg, it is imbued with significant depth. Michael Bubble's professional insight, if there were a singular coach who comprehended the intricacies of vocal control, phrasing, and the significance of expression in a performance, it would undoubtedly be Michael Bublé, the Canadian vocalist, renowned for his rich timbre and flesh. Execution was listening with great concentration, his expression solemn as he assimilated each note. Once the acclaim subsided, Bubbler inclined his posture forward, providing what could be considered the most intricate feedback of the evening. Shye, your recent actions were truly remarkable. Your mastery of respiration control, particularly in the manner in which you restrained your vocal delivery during the verses and subsequently released it in the chorus, was remarkable. Such artistry distinguishes proficient vocalists from exceptional ones. Your tone is remarkably rich and exceptionally pure. I intend to purchase your album tomorrow. Esteemed commendation from one of the most distinguished voices within the industry. Aftermath, a memorable performance as Shye stood upon the stage, absorbing the profound response from the audience. It was unequivocally evident that a remarkable event had transpired. Social media experienced a significant surge of reactions. Shye has just delivered the most outstanding playoff performance of the season, hands down. If Shye doesn't make it to the final, we riot. That voice. I am experiencing a sensation of chills, a sense of trepidation or unease. That experience was extraordinary, even beyond the confines of The Voice studio. Discussions were taking place among individuals. Industry professionals began to take notice, while the enthusiasts were already envisioning the potential sound of a Shye album. What are the forthcoming developments for Shye with such a formidable performance in the playoffs? It was unequivocal that Shye had established their position as a leading contender in the competition. However, as every enthusiast of The Voice is aware, the competition intensifies from this point onward. Will Shye persist in rising to the challenge and excel in the live shows? Alternatively, might another contestant emerge to seize the spotlight? It was unequivocal that following this remarkable performance, Shye had attained something far more precious than a mere title. They had endeared themselves to many as any esteemed figure in the music industry would affirm. That is the essence of what truly holds significance.